Welcome back to our channel. I'll do my best in this video to introduce you to some of the darkest superstars in the world of love for the most challenging of regions. These hardy plants spread quickly and cover a large area with little maintenance. Although they still require your attention in the form of watering, weeding, and feeding, these plants can be the living answers to many of your landscape's most infuriating problems. A few can stand being walked on sometimes, while others lose their leaves in the winter. Number 1. Thyme. This fragrant ground cover works well in garden borders, flower pots, and flower gardens. You can use the fresh or dried versions of its tiny, fragrant leaves and blooms. Varieties that creep can tolerate some foot traffic. Placed between the pavers of a garden path, these plants will prevent weeds from taking over the space. It does well in climate zones 5 through 9. Number 2. Pachysandra. Pachysandra, often known as Japanese spurge, is an evergreen plant that requires constant shade to survive. Over time, it will expand to cover a huge area like a hill, forming neat mats of green leaves. This perennial ground cover is simple to contain by digging up if it spreads too far. Full to partial shade and well-drained soil are ideal. It thrives in climatic zones 5 to 9. Number 3. Lamb's ear. In the summer, flower stalks bearing tiny white, pink, purple, violet, or red blooms appear. However, you can remove these blooms if you like, and the silvery green leaves will still shine. Even though it isn't evergreen where you live, this plant will sprout from its roots every spring. It is best grown in zones 4 through 9. Number 4. Mondo Grass. Mondo grass may look like grass, but it's not a grass at all. Depending on the species, its slender, strappy, often variegated leaves range in color from green to practically black, and it can reach a height of 3 to 24 inches. As a classic ground cover in Japanese-style gardens, it also serves as an edging for borders, walkways, or roadways. Soil should be wet and well drained, and plants should be placed in full sun or partial shade. Its optimal growing range is zones 6 to 10. Number 5. Sweet Woodruff. Sweet Woodruff is a shade-loving plant that does well under trees and shrubs. Its tiny, snowy white spring blossoms bloom about the same time as crabapples. Sweet Woodruff is a deciduous shrub or small tree with upright stems and bunches of green, evergreen foliage. Soil that is wet but drains well and full or partial shade are ideal. Zones 4 through 8 are its sweet spot for cultivation. Number 6. Ajuga. Ajuga is a flexible ground cover for shadow areas where grass won't grow due to its ability to resist moderate foot traffic. Rosettes of scalloped leaves bloom in spring with spikes of blue, pink, lavender, or white flowers. However, the attractive foliage of this perennial ground cover plant is the primary reason it is cultivated. It thrives in the mild temperatures of hardiness zones 3 through 9. Number 7. Lamium. Use the silvery or even golden lamium leaves to spruce up a dark nook. This shade-loving ground cover grows to less than a foot in height, but very slowly in width. Because its stems are easily broken, lamium should be grown in an area where it won't be trodden on. Soil that is wet but drains well and full or partial shade are ideal. Hardiness zones 3 through 8 are perfect for its growth. Number 8. Brass buttons. Dense mats of brass buttons bronze black to purple-gray feathery foliage form where the plant is allowed to grow unchecked. The evergreen leaves survive the winter in plant hardiness zones 9 and 10. The summertime flowers are tiny and green and yellow, hence the flower's eponymous common name. Number 9. Sedum. It is possible that you already have tall sedums in your garden. Contrarily, several magnificent creeping species grow dense carpets only 3 inches tall. These sedums, which have succulent leaves and stems and can survive in low water conditions, also boast a wide range of flower colors, including white, pink, red, purple, yellow, and orange. Sedums do well in hardiness zones 3 to 10. Number 10. Hens-and-Chicks. Planting hens-and-chicks between paving stones or in a trough garden is a great idea because this small but strong succulent is hardy and forms a beautiful ground cover in tight areas. It prefers dry, sunny locations and requires minimal care. In zones 3 to 8, hens-and-chicks thrive. Well, thanks for watching video from Catchy Garden. Don't forget to click like and subscribe button to always support our channel. You can also turn on the notification bell to get the latest videos from us. We'll see you in the next videos.